You had two meets against nationally ranked opponents, Arizona and Arizona State. So kind of talk about what happened and what you guys went through there.
Yeah, well, a week before those meets, we were in San Diego training for winter break, and that was great. We swam well, came together as a program, and so that was great being down there to train. We came back, started classes. 3 days later, we were gone to Arizona State. I think we did a great job preparing and figuring out our timeline of training going into Arizona and Arizona State, and I think it showed in Arizona. Out of the 14 swimming events, we were able to win 7 of them, so half of the swimming events against the nationally ranked team. So I think we got them and swam well, and we're still learning the nuances of, okay, we swam well against Arizona. How do we prepare and get ready for a quick turnaround against Arizona State? Another top-ranked team, top 25 ranked team. And so for me, I don't believe we've had a back-to-back dual meet schedule like that against 2 top 25 teams. And for me, it just shows that we just need to work on preparing a little bit better from one meet to the next. And with that being said, we're not rested. We're not doing anything special. We're trying to get our training in that we need to focus on Pac-12s. And so with that being said, the biggest thing was making sure we're together as a unit. We're talking about 2 different things, effort and energy. Really good attitude, really good effort. That's going to help us do better every single meet that we're in and at Pac-12s. And so going into those meets was kind of a question mark, and I think we did a great job at Arizona, and we have a little bit more to learn to be able to back it up against 2 opponents that are really, really well coached and developed strong programs. So.
And then against Arizona, you didn't get the outcome you wanted, but Taylor McCoy did win 3 individual events and was a member of a winning relay.
Mm-hmm.
And it did earn her the Pac-12 Swimmer of the Week honor, which is the first time for a Cougar. So talk about what that meant to the team and to her and to you.
Yeah. Obviously receiving Pac-12 Swimmer of the Week is pretty cool. It's exciting for our program and hasn't happened in a long time. So for us, it was exciting to see her not only win that award for the week against other people that have nominated their Olympians, and so I think it just shows you the hard work that's going in is paying off. But behind those swims, obviously, like you mentioned, there was a really good 400 medley relay, with 4 solid legs to be able to make that happen. And you know what, the whole team really rallied around each other for that meet. And I challenged them to try and win, I believe it was 4 events, and they totally proved me wrong. And so it was kind of fun. But, with her being able to receive that award, I think it shows where our program's heading, that people are starting to see the change. And everyone on the team understands that it wasn't a one-person it was one person outcome, but it was a whole team effort of pushing her and pushing each other. We had other student athletes step up and win their events as well, which is absolutely phenomenal for our program and moving forward. We're a young program, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the season holds for us.
So how do you bring that kind of energy? You've had a week off from competition, and you're going into Oregon State, traveling to Corvallis. How do you bring that kind of energy to Corvallis against Oregon State?
Right. Well, this past weekend, Saturday practice, we had our student athletes sit down and put down their goals for the atmosphere that they want at Pac-12s, the atmosphere that we can control, we can develop, and we can make. And they had really good stuff. They did a great job with that exercise, and the coaches weren't there. We let it be a student athlete driven, set of goals. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try and practice that. Being excited for each other, having fun while swimming fast, and understanding that the process of doing that isn't just, it happens at a Pac-12 conference championships. You've got to practice it every single dual meet. And with Oregon State, who's has a great program and kind of rebuilding, just like we are, it's going to be a good dual meet. It's going to be back and forth. They're strong in areas, we're strong in areas. So hopefully with our culture, with the energy that we bring to the pool deck, that'll be able to kind of put us over the top as far as the outcome we want. But again, I'm not outcome oriented. I'm more process oriented and making sure we're preparing the right way for conference.
Do you have any specific expectations coming into the Oregon State meet?
Yeah, I mean we've been working on a lot of kind of polishing up our little detail work as far as turn starts, race finishes, having the right mindset into a race, and how are we going to attack that race. And so we've been doing a lot of prep with that and practice, and so hopefully we can see some of that come to fruition. And if that happens, then we'll have the right outcome overall. So.